Louis, I'm so glad you are here today because we have a new national poll from Quinnipiac University. Hillary Clinton's lead nationally on the Democratic side is increasingly going away. Donald Trump's lead on the Republican side is absolutely huge right now. On the Democratic side, the new poll from Quinnipiac has Hillary Clinton at 44 nationally and Bernie Sanders at 42 nationally. This is within the margin of error. This is a statistical tie. This is not the first poll in the last 2 weeks to make this claim. It is yet another poll suggesting that the national race on the Democratic side has tightened into a virtual tie. Now, on the Republican side, Donald Trump's lead dropped briefly a couple of weeks ago, and it has now jumped way back up, Louis. Trump currently at 39% nationally. In second place, not Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio at 19%. Cruz at 18%, statistically within the margin of error, an effective tie. Surprised, Louis, at either of these numbers?
A little bit surprised with the Donald Trump numbers.
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
Interestingly, if we look at some of the internals of the poll, the gender gap on the Democratic side has been reduced significantly. Women back Hillary over Bernie 47 to 41, only a 6% gap on the women vote. Men back Bernie Sanders 44 to 40, a relatively small gender gap there as well, and it continues to shrink. And interestingly, on one particular issue, Bernie Sanders is doing significantly better than Hillary Clinton. 87% of poll respondents say that Bernie Sanders is honest and trustworthy. Only 61% of likely Democratic voters say that Hillary Clinton is honest and trustworthy. It does seem, Louis, like the Trump train cannot be stopped, at least in the short run. But I believe that longer term, the problem for Donald Trump is going to be the 35 or 39 or whatever percent. He's fluctuated between 35 and 40 over the last 2-3 months. His 35 to 40% support may well be his ceiling. If we get to the convention, as I have said, with 35 to 40% of Republicans supporting Donald Trump and 60 to 65% of Republicans supporting someone other than Donald Trump, the non-Trump supporting Republicans are not hugely likely to say, you know what, I liked Kasich, but I'll vote for Trump. Or I liked Rubio, but I will vote for Trump. And this seemed to be mirrored in the New Hampshire voters that we spoke to, Louis. There weren't many Republicans who had sort of milquetoast feelings about Donald Trump. Either they were supporting Trump or they would not consider supporting Trump. The only question is what will happen at the convention if it is contested still at that point.
Yeah, it seems, and he's very polarizing. I mean, either you're Trump or you're not Trump. And with Democrats, it's a bit different where you will have, of course, many Democrats saying, well, if it's not Bernie, I'll vote for Hillary. Or if it's not Hillary, yeah, I'll vote for Bernie. I don't think Republicans feel that way about Donald Trump at all.
I don't think so whatsoever. And you're right. I mean, on the Democratic side, the trends make it pretty clear that if there were 12 months left before Super Tuesday, Bernie Sanders would have a very good chance of taking over the lead from Hillary Clinton in a significant way. With just over 10 days left until Super Tuesday, different story, and time is absolutely a factor.